I was on a break with my partner at the time, and he had just gotten out of a relationship.
And I think it was more so having each other.
You guys piped?
And being
Just say you pipe, bro. It's that simple.
Horridly down under.
I talked about this earlier.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Down under what? The sheets?
Myself, I thought.
Yo, what's good? It's Talks. Here we have talks about deep thoughts where you can also talk. We're watching a video by Nectar called Can Two Best Friends Fall in Love? With 21 questions. That's a wild question if you ask me, you know what I mean? That's why I don't like besties, dog. That's why I don't like besties. You know, if they've been friends for years, then shit, it is what it is. But if they've only been friends for like best friends for like a few months, bitch, you know you've always wanted to pipe. I know because I've been a male bestie before, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, let's get into the reaction.
After talking to your best friend, did you feel a spark?
We're about to gather two best friends to ask unusually intimate questions on a date. Will they fall in love? I like the vibes of that intro.
Tatiana. I'm 23 years
Tatiana.
old, and my best friend is Adrian.
Type shit.
My name is Adrian. I'm 22, and my best friend is.
I think I'm about to say
We
it.
met 4 or 5 years ago in college.
Damn! 4 or 5 years? Oh yeah, they locked in ladies.
Getting his hair done, and I walked into my apartment and he made fun of my shoes. But I was mad because he made me laugh, and the rest is history, honestly.
So we'd actually love to hear a bit about that incident.
Oh God. Okay.
We don't really like describe it as the incident. We kind of just don't describe it at all.
This is like 3 years ago, so we'd already been best friends for a year and a half or so. I was on a break with my partner at the time, and he had just gotten out of a relationship.
And I think it was more so having each other
You guys piped?
and being.
Just say you pipe, bro. It's that simple.
Or it's kind of like a point of like, oh, this is more comforting with you than I thought it would be.
Just one night, we just slept in the same bed, and literally nothing happened. But I remember we looked at each other and we were like, "Are we good?" No.
Don't lie. You know he piped. Big man Adrian.
How are you feeling?
This man got some thick ass legs. Yes! Yo!
I don't know. I feel like this like makes it feel more first datey, like in actuality. So it's just like a weird feeling knowing that it's Tatiana. Yeah. Good. They really keep the suspense going. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I have to do it. I have to do it. I've resisted so hard, but I can't. She's kind of bad though. She's bad. Yes, I don't care what you say, bro. I can hear Igor in my ear, bro.
No, I said the same thing. I was like, not this being a real first date.
Please, I beg. I literally beg. Why are you touching me?
I mean, like.
Wow.
You
What
wanna
kind
rock,
of
paper,
tea is
scissors?
this?
Oh yeah, what kind
Because
of
I
tea is
picked
that?
mint, and he's allergic to mint.
You picked
You
mint. You chose mint.
I thought we would have 2 separate cups of tea. I didn't think
So
it
you
was
chose mint tea?
Bro,
What if I
I
wanted to
thought-
try your tea?
Well, that wasn't gonna happen. Because I was picking mint. I didn't like the other one. What did you pick?
I didn't get an option because you picked.
I didn't.
Is this mint tea?
This is mint tea. He's allergic to mint. I really didn't think I was picking for the both of us.
It's fine.
One of
it's
us can.
fine.
Well, I guess it would be you pretending.
I'll pretend to say it's
Throw
fine.
water in it.
It's fine.
Clink. Happy first date. Before making
Their
a
chemistry is
telephone
fire.
call, do you ever rehearse what you're gonna say and why?
Yeah, because I have.
Hey, bro. I used to rehearse what I was gonna say before every phone call, but then I was like, fuck it, I'm that dog. I go in there, one man, one army.
Anxiety. I'm the type of person who thinks about what I'm gonna say in a voicemail, and I'm like, And then I have to hang up and call again and leave a new voicemail. So they just get the 2.
You know that you can actually, like, you can wait long enough and then listen back to the voicemail and then delete it and then re-record it. If you just hang up, they're gonna get your stupid mistakes.
They get both.
Wow. Wow. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I just live with it.
I raw dogged the phone call.
You raw dog conversation?
I raw dogged the phone call.
Raw dog is crazy to say, bro. Raw dog? What? What are we talking about?
Like that. Yeah. Before we hit, no, I don't. I kind of just go in. I'm like, what are the objectives?
See, I need that type of confidence in my life.
I think you do too.
Yeah.
What item has the most sentimental value to you?
My dad's.
I don't even know, bro. I'd say it's either my journal or it's between my journal and my dad. Even though it's not an item, but yeah, it has to be my dad.
Ring. Yeah. Yeah. I like alternate because the tan is terrible. And then like while I was in Texas, everybody thought I was married, and that was a conversation. Like,
my
oh,
God,
it's
that
my
is
dead
your-
bag. It's ring. It's awkward. It's very awkward in a grocery store. So.
What item has the most sentimental value to me? This one. Could you have guessed that?
Yeah, I could have.
When I was 10, my best friend passed away from brain cancer, and everybody at our elementary school got one, and I haven't taken it off since. Like I wear it to prom, all my graduations, all the stuff. To me, it symbolizes walking with her and like her still being able to do all the things that I get to do with me.
R.I.P. best friend. I'm tripping, bro.
Because I just thought it was funny. I just thought it was funny. Especially like after we just talked about like that.
Damn, bitch, you had the underworld shit. Yeah, bitch. It's fire up in here. Jesus out here twerking and shit. What is your most terrible memory? Yo. What is my most terrible memory? I'm gonna say my most terrible memory. My most terrible memory is walking 5 hours to go see my ex. Yeah, let's not speak about it ever again, please.
What's your most terrible memory?
Yo, when I'm up there, niggas are gonna find this clip, boy.
Oh, well,
Hey, bro.
if you'll rewind the YouTube video. I don't really think it gets worse than like finding out someone that close to you is gone.
Yeah.
Especially for both of us, you know, younger than 20.
Yeah.
I won't speak for you, but you know, like this loss of childhood that inherently happens after that. Having to face tragedy that young and not even understanding who you are.
Why do they always get these deep ass people on the show, bro?
Understanding what the world is yet, not even understanding death yet at 10 for me, and then having to deal with it. I remember very explicitly like the day my mom told me, not that she was already gone, but that she was going to be. But I remember I like wailed, like cried, yelled, cried. And I still remember the sound of my own crying. So that's hard.
I don't even lie. Our best friend, you could have been stronger. Nigga didn't do enough side quests. I'm done. Yo. Nah, bro. R.I.P. best friend, bro.
I honestly, I think I agree with you. I
Period.
think attached to it is how my aunt told me, and the fact that I was the one, since I was there, that was delegated to tell my mom.
Oh my God.
And I had to call her. I had to call my mom over the phone and tell her. And just my aunt walked into the room. She had the phone in her hand.
Yo.
And she just walks in and she was like, I just got off the phone with Louise, who was like my dad's mom. And I was like, okay. I was like, is he still coming Thursday? And she was like, no. Ooh. That's the worst memory.
Damn.
That's pretty damn bad.
If you're these are the kind of terrible memories you're sharing. Damn. Sharing my shit looks like a joke. What is my most terrible memory, bro? Seeing my mom cry. Yeah, there it is. There it is. There it is. I won't say from what, because that's just private, bro. But seeing my mama cry, bro. Bring a nigga down to his knees.
Yeah. Can I get a second? Okay. Whew.
Could break a thug.
Take a second and go.
I'm gonna take it. Thank you.
Is she trying not to cry too? That's deep as fuck, bro. I hope bro gets better.
Hello.
Yeah, I was just gonna wash my face super quickly.
Don't mess up that beautiful face.
Hey, Mark.
I can't remember who asked the last question.
I did.
Okay, word.
Most terrible memory. I'm gonna remember that one.
God, sheesh. Have you ever thought or seen me as more than a friend?
I read that fast.
Don't lie. Yes, you have. I know you wanted to pipe. She's bad. Look at her.
I would say yes. Not to make it, I feel awkward saying that. Not in like a bad way. I think we mesh really well. And I think a lot of the time I've spent kind of figuring things out past relationships. I've kind of grown to say, what do I want in a relationship? What do I want in a partner? What don't I want? And I feel like you hit a lot of those attributes. And I feel like it's a lot of me being like, what about Tatiana? And then me like, nah.
This nigga got some zest energy to him, bro. He got that, yeah, type
just
shit.
because I'm like, would that be awkward? Like, are we too close for that?
Are we too far gone?
Are we too far gone?
Are you too far deep?
Yeah.
Ooh, you answered that quickly.
And
It's
did.
hot.
And did.
It's hot in here.
It's the sunlight. It's okay.
It is. I don't know. I don't know.
Interesting.
Because it just never seemed like an option, Age.
That's fair.
It never, ever, ever seemed like an option. So
Very
I
fair.
didn't let myself think about that for too long. But it wasn't like the secret 4 or 5 year long like pining after you either. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think the most overlap we've had when we were both single was like that 4 days.
That 4 days. Yeah, we were both single for the first time. At the same time, I mean, horridly, horridly down under.
I talked about
Just-
this earlier.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Down under what? The sheets?
For myself, I felt like you were one of the only people that fully understood me. Even if you didn't agree with every single thing that I said, or like, you just made me feel really heard. Alternate sharing something you consider a positive characteristic of your partner, and share a total of 5 items.
Positive characteristics. You're very loving. And like the people you love, you care for genuinely and wholeheartedly, without question.
It's true. You are very protective of the people that you love. It's, yeah, as somebody that's been protected by you, that's an amazing feeling. Good characteristic for you.
You're
Real.
really intelligent, and you use like being intelligent as like you don't make it to where people feel talked down on or condescended. I feel like you don't mind helping people get to where they need to be based off of something you know you can do better.
Some
Without them feeling
rhetorical
like, oh,
sensitivity.
I can't do this, but it's just like, okay, like, well, I'll help you.
On the note of you're intelligent, you are as well, but more specifically, like, your breadth of knowledge fascinates me. Like, it is so cool. Because I used to think you were a know-it-all. And maybe you still are. I definitely used to think that about you, but I realized over time, like, you just know a little bit about a lot, and a lot about certain things for sure, but your capacity to retain new information is astonishing.
Oh, thank you.
Like, you are a sponge for knowledge, and it's one of
Niggas
the
intelligent as fuck. Niggas
seriously is one of my favorite
what do you call it?
You make everything.
What do you call it? Something neurologically elastic. Some along those lines. I think that's what
You feel like you make life feel light.
Don't do this.
No, I'm serious. Like, I think talking to you and confiding in you is one of the best things that I have because
They're both wearing right forces. Yeah, nah. Match made in heaven.
So heavy to you, something that's just absolutely like heavy on my soul, heavy on my heart, and like we'll sit and we'll talk about it. If I want
Poetic
solutions,
Riz.
I'll give you solutions. If I want to sit and wallow in my self-pity, like, you know, you'll do that with me too. But I always come out of that conversation or out of any conversation with you where I feel like I either feel figured out or I feel like even if something's still there, it just doesn't weigh on me as much. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I fuck with this nigga's vibe, bro. It's how he can openly articulate his emotions. I cannot do that for you know. Bro's cool. I don't even lie. Bro's cool. Bro can openly articulate his emotions like that. Yeah, man.
But like you just make everything feel easier.
Whew.
No.
Staring into each other's eyes
Yes.
for 4 minutes.
Yes.
No speaking.
You laughed immediately.
Not a staring contest.
Look at you like I'm trying to fuck. I'm trying to. Hey, baby. I know you're looking at these thick ass thighs. You thinking, damn, what a man.
Like staring, and then over time I just got more and more comfortable. It got to a point where like eye contact for that long of a period just kind of felt more natural.
I don't think I'm scared of silence necessarily, but I just thought it might be weird. And then I found myself counting. And then as the longer that I looked into his eyes, I forgot to count. And I was just thinking, like, what is he thinking right now? Like, why can't I read him? I thought I knew him better than this. And then it just flew by. Like, the timer went off and I was like, wait, that felt like 2 minutes, not 4.
Damn. What a
As the day
woman.
went on, I got more curious about things, and I feel like now I'm more curious about things I didn't know I was curious about before I got here. And I can't really say whether those are rooted in romantic feelings or friendship. Only
This
because
nigga looks intelligent as the way he articulates his sentences, bro. Do you hear this man? He's just so intelligent, bro. Listen to him, bro. I need to stop saying bro. Makes me look dumb.
there's always going to be a connection with me and Tatiana, but now I feel more comfortable expressing that and kind of seeing what that might be like.
This is like the very beginning of considering each other as options. So I don't know, I think it would be a bit forward to be like, okay, now's the time, now that we've done this and we've gone on our first date technically, but yeah, I still think that we're at the beginning.
They're smart and mature as fuck, bro. I admire their maturity.
Of considering this idea.
They look like they're in their like early 20s, bro. You shouldn't be this mature.
I don't think it's the time, but we've set up a path for the time.
So you now have to make a decision. You can either go back in if you feel like you want to continue.
I like how direct he is also. Nigga's direct as fuck. He says, hey, I'm gonna say what I need to say, how I need to say it, because that's what needs to be said.
You exploring this relationship romantically, or you can leave right now if you don't feel like there's a true romantic connection. What are you gonna do?
Is that like a make a decision now type beat or?
Fuck. My heart is beating, bro. Nah. Listen. She's gonna come through. The girls always come through, bro. Listen. Nectar always is successful in making these perfect and healthy, these movie-like relationships. Listen, she's gonna come through, bro. No doubt. No doubt. We're gonna sit here in some awkward ass silence. Nigga said, let me sit my ass. Let me get myself comfortable. Thunder thighs having us.
Even if it's not 100% like romantic on either of our parts or both of our parts, there's still room to have that conversation, still being like fresh or like a new idea for the both of us. So I'm not necessarily thinking solely friendship, and I don't think that's a bad thing.
I love how he's not a Muhammad. If you get it, you get it, bro. See, I told you. I told you. I told you.
The suspense is real. I thought I was gonna get a letter. I'm not gonna hold you.
I don't know. Does this mean that there's no letter?
Nah, I didn't read one.
Both chapstick.
Oh.
I was like, bro, they gonna send an owl with a letter or something. Jesus Christ.
Okay, I was freaking out. I didn't know what to do when I saw you. I was like, if he hands me a letter, I'll throw
Raimi
up.
was like,
Wait, so they have to come in and hand you a letter if they reject you? That is so disrespectful. Cut. Nectar, do better. Just let him sit there in silence.
swear if she walks in here and hands me a letter and walks out, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't have done that.
So you chose to come back?
You chose to come back.
You smell yummy.
I still smell good because I'm sweating.
I'm sweating. It's hot.
Okay, that's
It's hot. I was nervous. It was weird. You wanna know why I know something shifted? Something shifted, I fear.
Something shifted, I fear.
Let me tell you why. Because I missed you.
Real.
I was like, oh gosh, that was nice. Sitting across from you,
Yeah,
asking questions. I thought I knew everything about you.
that's very true.
I heard stuff that I never heard before. It's crazy.
I was
You see? That's what I was saying earlier. No one knows you, they just know about you.
like, I feel like now I'm more curious and I have more questions that I didn't even know I had.
You know what did it for me?
Ooh.
Staring at you.
I said the same thing.
Because I was like, what is he
They still got the best friend relationship. That's gonna be this is gonna be a fire relationship. I don't even lie.
He was like 4
I'm gonna
months.
ask that.
I didn't say that. But
I fell in love with my best friend. What is that?